right going on.
ESPN.
Now,
We're
we got to get filled so we can't see my bod. Pete. Oh my God. Hey, we don't want your wallet now. Come on. Are you all right though? No.
we're good. We don't look.
Well,
That's how we look
no. I mean, we're live. All right, everybody. Before I get going, I'll.
We tested already.
But
Microphone 5.
December 20th, Wednesday, 2023. Good evening. This is the Dob And Wayno Show. We are here to lift gauge. Now, my man here, technology and his sons, we have gotten problems not the same because last week we knew we had a good show. And for anybody that watched, that it was like, so if I have a problem, always.
Hey man, we were doing a Charlie Brown.
We did a Charlie Brown special, but that's what it sounds like in when the teacher would ask Charlie, it's Charlie. Anyway, it's 856-430-2483. I still have to turn around and look at the number, but 856-430-2483. Call. Or AJ, I know I plugged it into you. I hope that you got my message. Ralph, give us a text saying it sounds good, guys. It sounds pale. Let us know. What's the matter? AJ is clear. I don't know what he's up to. That's what I'm up there for. And then Ralph figures that back to me. So, anyway.
Oh, Duke's going second.
We are here chatting about whatever you want to chat about. As I made my way over here to the studio, the fire company is riding around with Santa Claus. Just around, actually, right here, around the church.
Okay.
So he was going by the church where I normally caught him, so I couldn't hear. It's pretty good without getting behind him. But anyway, local thing goes on, and every the fire company takes things around the truck, go all the neighborhood. I think this was going thing and theme. Pretty cool. Little kids come out, gets involved, and pretty cool. So, I think it was last week. I was over at my daughter's house over on Magnolia, and he was over in that neighborhood.
So I think it's just over the Pennsville and
but he goes all over. They hit, not hitting them all one night, but every, different night or whatever, they go out, they hit a different neighborhood. They go around different places. And I'm sure you all know that, but I'm just throwing it out there to you. A little bit to talk about. I would say a lot because there is a lot that I'm tired of talking about this subject. Well, first, before we get to the Philadelphia team that just is not with it right this minute, we'll talk about how good the Flyers are doing. One again today.
Flyers.
Philadelphia Flyers, young team. I talked about it last week in Wayno. We talked about a little bit of things. This team wasn't built. They're built for a rebuild, and yet they're winning these games and coming from behind. And they went to overtime last night and won it in overtime. They got their ups and downs like every other team, but these young guys are playing really good hockey right now. These goalies, the defense. I like what I say, a couple boo-boos. I did say a couple mistakes, even one, but there again, that's a young team. So I'm not knocking it like, well, Stanley Cup team, why are they making this mistake? It's not that. I really, a lot of respect for the coach in this organization because in the next couple of years, we keep saying that they're going to get a few more pieces to this puzzle. And I really think this team can be kind of like how the Pittsburgh Penguins were with Crosby and Malkin.
Yeah.
At the last 6-7 years back, or even further than that, 10 years, or how the Blackhawks were with Patrick Kane and a few other those people there. So I think good thing for the Flyers. I really do. Sixers are playing well. Lost the other night at Cup on the people lost by 4.
How many days were in a row?
13 or something, or 12 or 13, something like that. I forget.
It was rough.
But every now and then they're going to lose 1-2 here and there. So, but both of these teams are playing well this fall. Starting of winter here. I think tomorrow's first day of winter. Play first. Not that anybody wants to hear that. I know. I hope we don't have anything because he's back with us now. Wayno back in the ABM field, and we don't want to be clowns now. Yeah, he's superstitious, and I'm not. Well, I think we get 10 feet because I won't be there. Rob, he'll say, well, then I'll be like, no, well, you're hard.
You have to like hold off, pulling out, being sick and everything. The first time it says call out.
And say, hello. We just don't know what he's trying to get tonight. We go wait on what he actually told the boss. Same thing.
So you told himself.
Prior to that feeling, I had a few with earlier this day, but not. I think put this on 8. It was. That's why I feel guilty when people say, he told me how to use it. You feel guilty? But
Who said that?
no, I'm saying some people would think, oh, like if you tell somebody, then they'll think they did. They're like, what? So don't you feel guilty about it?
No.
But I don't feel guilty because I had a little bit. Now Wayne's stuff the other day was Monday. No. Tuesday, because he was off Wednesday for me. No.
No, today's.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Monday, he called me Monday morning to say I went to the area, but they'd always done the chat and everything. So really, moved hard. Tuesday, he had a funeral.
Right.
His brother's was came on. And then today, he was okay, but I'm talking like a 24-hour thing, really.
Yeah.
Quick. But he woke up 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, no. And that's not like him. Like, wake up.
Right.
Let me say it. Man, it was all I could do to get to bed. I was nothing. So he's back to normal. He just sounds a little gruff, he probably because the first one.
No, yeah.
Mom, all that. Yeah, Anyway, we're just going to jump into it now that we've covered the 2 teams that are winning in Philadelphia.
No.
To the team that's not winning in Philadelphia. To the team that's 10-4, and everybody's still, well, they're 10-4. They're just. I can't stand talking to people or about this and see other things on Facebook and sports. Some of the sport groups that Wayno and I are in, Philly Gang and all the different ones, and they're like, "You people call yourself fans, and you're trashing, but we're 10-4." But we're not trashing them. And why do people talk about? Yeah, it's 10-4 barely. Okay, because of the ones you did beat early in the year were losing.
Right.
You came to play every winner you played, you've lost to, except for the Jets because they weren't really winners. They weren't.
Right.
They have a winning record, but they beat us. And now you played 3 teams that 2 were tough. And you got the edges whipped by both of them. So that doesn't say much.
So you get beat by Dallas.
You get beat by
the Niners.
Right.
Bad. They killed us. The only reason why you lost against the Cowboys, won against the Cowboys the first time is because they shot themselves in the foot.
Right. They screwed that up. But those are the kind of games you have to win,
right? And the only reason why you beat Buffalo is because they shot themselves in the foot with those 2 bad passes.
Right. And you beat KC. How about KC? We beat them.
I can't remember. I don't really remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
We're talking.
Right. Like Joey said, well, we won those games. I understand we won those games. I'm talking about how many convincing wins. Like you sat there, we knew we were just going straight up.
I'm with you. I don't just say we won those games. So what his comment tells me, so it's just okay to back into the win, You're lucky that you did. And yeah, he did come away with a win. We did come away with a win, but we're not convincing enough to get into the playoffs. I feel first round we get knocked out. I don't feel convincing at all.
That's what I tried.
Okay. What are you looking for? Is that here? We're dealing with Puss in Boots. He is one of the mascots here at the Lift Cave, but we don't have time for her. She was cute when she was little, but now she got older, she's become a pain in the ass, just like the women. Oh, I had to say it. I take that back. When they're younger, cute as a button. They get older, cute as a button. They get older, the pain in the button. Yeah, he's got a lot of energy, dude. He's still young. I wish I could beat this Frisky. Well, on Frisky at something. That's over with. You know that. That's over. I thought you and I talked about this. Right, not on the air. I'll talk
on the air.
Off the air about it. Ain't my doing.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear this.
That's different.
Anyway,
it's going to be a 10-minute show where I got here.
Well, like to say that we're just already going to talk to you tomorrow. See you later. Goodbye, good luck.
But yeah, but for the convincing win. We haven't had that many convincing wins. Where we actually sat right and like, we're going to kill.
Like how Dallas beat up. Or that's a convincing.
Yes,
that's a game that you have from the beginning to the end. You never lost control of it.
And I'm not really talking about like a blowout like they were, but like, you know, we're up by like
the other teams. So every time you need to, when we go down the field, and when those teams go down the field, they weren't kicking field goals. They were doing what?
They were getting touchdowns.
They were scoring touchdowns in the red zone. We're going down the field these last 3 or 4 games, and what are we doing? Going all the way down the field, settles to 3. Going all the way down the field, settles to 3.
Or an interception.
That one game could have been 14-0. Yeah. Now, just not happy, and I'm really, it's a team effort because there's been mistakes on little parts of the game. Yeah, the whole team's not real happy with the defense, and I haven't been for a long, long time. He's down that road.
Like they did look a little better.
Defense, don't get me wrong, they looked a little better in some areas. But still, Bradbury can't cover it. Yeah. He's done. We really got to get. We've got to draft cornerback, the defensive back. We got to do something, or we got to go free agents and get the best ones. Not trying. Not big plays. Like big plays. Yeah, small play dudes.
I wouldn't even give a shit if he was with the team next year.
I wouldn't either. It wouldn't matter. But Leonard, I think Leonard, maybe this game he'll give you one more relax. The Seahawks game, he looks like he's coming for the play and then he just doesn't. He's afraid. Yeah, I don't know. Is he nervous? He's afraid, or I don't know. He needs to step it up. That was a bust. I don't think that's just a fill in because Cunningham's hurt or whatever.
Speaking of,
well, we're not done with this though. I don't understand why Hurts can't.
That's what I was wondering.
Okay. Jalen Hurts really has regressed this year instead of progress from last year. Because last year was really good. And he didn't make a lot. He made 9 turnovers the entire last year. Entire year itself. He's got 18 now.
Yeah, he knows his offense.
18 Yeah, right.
Yeah. Now, even though he knows here he comes, like
he's right straight ahead. He's in your break coming right out.
I know I know he knows the offensive coordinator and everything, but he had a bond with the other offensive coordinator. Obviously, because the old offensive coordinator.
Right.
Yeah.
He went with the Colts.
They had a bond. And
right.
It did good and it worked. That's probably what, But now he's regressing, and it kind of looks like a damn Carson Wentz thing, man.
Yeah.
I hate to say that. I'm not saying Carson Wentz was as good as
I don't understand it. I think Jalen tries every play to make it the play that's going to save the game. And like I said, right now, he ain't Tom Brady. He doesn't have that. If he did, he'd have put the ball further over Quez Watkins' head. Yeah. He'd have put the ball where A.J. Brown could get to the reach, not have it intercepted, and not have it. It wasn't Quez's fault on that. I don't care what. He was beyond the defender, and the ball went down to the defender.
He still is, though.
Well, he is. I'm not. I don't like Quez. I don't know why they haven't gone to the rookie game, because every time you go to Julio, he catches the ball.
And we did.
But why wasn't Julio for that play?
Oh my God, yeah.
Why do they not? I feel like this team is what's wrong with these heads, the coaches. And Sirianni says it's on him. It's not blaming Brian Johnson. My plays, he just calls them. Well, okay, he called a play. Jalen Hurts backed out, looked over to Brown, who's down the field 40 yards, and he's got Gainwell. As soon as the play progressed, Gainwell comes out of the back and is wide open, and there's nobody within 15 yards of it on that side of the field at all. And he doesn't see that. You can't look down and have a guy covered, hope to throw that ball. He double covered because safety came in to help the coverage, and the defensive back was with Brown. And you got a guy over here. He needs to learn to check down. He's one of the ways of doing that. They're 15 yards in. Now, somebody said time was running out. Time was running out. Gainwell gets the ball. They had 10 yards. They had 2 timeouts, which I feel if he'd got Gainwell had got that ball, he might have got up enough, take the first timeout, and see if you're close enough for a field goal. Close enough for a field goal. That's what I need. That's what I'm saying. It looked like he would have got between 10 and 15. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. Jalen doesn't look to see that. So anyway, he just.
Do you think he would know that?
He couldn't have to be told that now. I mean, from last year to how well he did those kind of things,
right?
And how to this year just seeming like he can't get out of his own way. He can't figure out. Well, do I throw it to the guy down the field? He's got 2 defenders on it. Do I roll out to the left and go? If I roll out to the left, I could have thrown it to Gainwell, or I could have ran and Gainwell could have blocked. He could have came out, backed up, and came out around real quick because his pressure was coming on that side, and Gainwell would have ended up being a blocker if he got it out fast. He had to get out quick. I'm not saying that, they're good. Time's running out when you're doing that. So I would have rather he threw the ball to Gainwell. In that situation, I would have rather him throw it. It's every game we got to do it better. I'm so sick of hearing an interview. I can't do the interviews anymore.
No, I heard
conferences. That's why I can't do this. It's the same stuff. We learn from our mistakes. We are not playing as a unit together. I take responsibility for not playing up to the standard. You've been doing this for how long? And now all of a sudden we look worse. We're 10-4. We're the worst 10-4 team in the league. How's that? Is that a good way to put it? Yeah. In a way, we're 10-4, but we're the worst 10-4 team in the league. So that tells me you get to the playoffs, you're not going very far. Either you right this ship in the next 3 games or the end of this season, or the first round we're out. Then I'm sorry. Now, last time I said first round they were out, I was disappointed last year. They ended up winning.
The Eagles are 12-point favorite for Sunday's game, a Monday night game.
There's a joke.
12 points.
I know.
There's no, and I get it. I know they're playing the Giants.
I know, but
it's 12 points.
I'll take the Giants. I take the Giants. Bring the point. I said the Eagles win. I think the Eagles will win.
Yeah. I think the Eagles will win outright, but they're not.
Right.
There's not a chance. Not the way they're playing.
Not the way they're playing. Exactly. If I give them anything, I say 24-21. Eagles.
But damn, that's funny. I was going to say that. Yeah.
We think alike. It's not like I understand. You're fine. You're the same way as me. You took a play. I wanted to take a close score, but not a big score.
Right.
Now, 20. Now you said, well, to me, he scored what 16 to 18 to 19 points in 3 games. So
how many points got together? 20. We said what? 24,
21.
41, right?
45.
45. I picked the under.
I did. Okay. Well, that could be good though. Now, the other reason I picked that because the defense doesn't seem to stop anything, so I don't know how you can watch the defense will come out money down. I'm just saying.
Well,
we're wrong. I picked I'm going to go 24-21, but
the goddamn Eagles run up 49 points.
I really like to see what it's like to have a complete game.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
But then when that happens, like, oh, you got 49 points on the Giants.
I know. Then they're going to. We can't win right now. Right now, you can't. But the team needs that, though, for themselves. They need to run a big score up, even if it's against 5 and 18 or what, 5 and 9, whatever they are, 5 and 9 or something like that. I forget. So, no, 6 and 7. The Giants.
I think they have 5 and 9, right?
So 5 and 9.
5 and 8. Go. I know the part.
You don't like that, but that sounds like Wayne's fault when that noise comes. She's like, in them years, man, he's perked up. He's like, I've had enough of this place. So anyway, well, I mean, we'll see. But little mistakes are still happening all over. What was Kelsey doing? Did you see it? It showed him taking the ball. When the ref walked by, he takes this and goes and moves it that far.
Yeah, I don't. They all do that.
Yeah, but no, they all badly pick it up like this.
Waving the stand at everybody. That would have been funny if you did.
But all right, never know, dude.
Come here.
I'm in Dallas Page, baby. What's that thing? You and I both like Duke. I've liked Duke for years.
Yeah.
Years. Oh my God! Ever since Duke, I'm scared when I got married in '77. Well, that dealt it for me.
I like Duke.
I've always been a Dookie. Always.
They were playing the Maryland Terps. We had just moved to Maryland, and Duke was playing them. And my dad's like, "Well, what college basketball team do you like?" I was like, "Well," I said, "it was a toss up. I'm not gonna lie, between the Terps and the Duke." I said, "Whoever wins this game,
about that,
is gonna be my team." And then they won that game, and then they did great.
For some reason,
like,
I followed back all the big centers they had, some of the shooters, and their coach, Coach K, was one of my, favorite people because he was just a great coach.
Yeah.
Just how he could take sometimes a small forward team and against a big team, and he just knew how to make it. They've always been a good 3-point shooter. They don't necessarily rely on it. They do shoot a lot of threes. Well, in the past. I don't know about this year. Because I haven't reached the game. I haven't really had a chance to watch college basketball yet.
Yeah, I haven't.
And I'd like to because I do like it. And I get into it. But, yeah, I've been a dude. Like I said, dude. I got to do stuff all over. I phase and stuff.
Carolina.
Yeah, and that's,
They played tonight.
I went to school with his son. I had all the Carolina hats. And, oh, yeah, he's a big Carolina. But anyway, we're Wayno and I are hoping that this team figures this out. And every week we've been saying that. I thought the Seattle Seahawks would have been the game you figured it out. I really thought this was going to be the game. I don't think it was.
Back to the Seattle game, they took their first drive. They did what we said they should do.
Yeah, run the ball. They were doing that.
Come out there and they go sweet.
I saw Chris. I said, "It's my little friend Chris is there." Well, why does he get away from it if it's working? Keep using it. They just think they can throw this ball. This isn't the New England Patriots 20 years ago or 10 years ago. It's not. You don't have that kind of power yet. You just don't have that. You don't have that quality quarterback.
If I remember correctly, they came out, they did that, mixed it all up. Then then they had that one drive, they threw 3 passes, didn't get nowhere, had to play. Then they come out and they didn't pass, but they ran the ball 3 times.
And the pass I hate the most. And we just don't know it well. Now, I've seen it done in the NFL by other teams. Is when he backs up, turns, and throws it to the guy where there's 2 of them there. One's supposed to block the guy while he catches and goes in. It never works for us. We either don't have it down to timing, or we don't have the right guy out there to get in the way because they get it every stinking rotten time. It's the worst play ever. Yet off the other teams use it, go 15 yards down the field. I don't know. Either they're picking and choosing the wrong time to do that, and the defense knows this is tough. I'm telling you, I think our playbook is figured out. I really do. I think they got it figured out. Well, I don't like that. That's making me sick. Anyway, we only have 5. After this week, we might only have 4 because we're taking one away.
What's that teacher's name? Ramos?
Ramos?
Yeah, the bald-headed one that's in the history wing.
Of middle or high?
High school.
Wow.
Oh, that's William Murphy, but
yeah. I know who he is. He gets his lunch out of the thing, comes in, gets his lunch out of the prison, and he gets I talk with him.
Yeah, we talk.
I like him. We
were sitting there talking.
Got a lot to.
He's like, yeah, because I think we can beat the Giants if we come up with 6 plays.
I see I'm not there. I'd love to.
It was it. Today was funny, man.
Dude, he ranked 21st, Bob. That's one of our years. 7-3.
is 11.
If they can beat 9-1 Baylor, then they can move up the rankings. That's what really helps you move when you beat a team above you. Yeah, I mean, they won't. I don't know.
Oh, 7.
Yeah, I realized they were down. They lost 3. Anyway, well, that's our take on it. Like I said, where's the family out? Where's the call?
I know.
We're stumbling here.
And,
I mean,
Bob don't call anymore. I heard this. I don't know where I heard it, but the 4 o'clock game. I mean, I know we had the 8 o'clock game, but the 4 o'clock game, there were 20, or was it? Anyhow, yep. Sunday there was 26 blatant pass interference that weren't called.
Yeah. No, it was one blame. Nobody wants to blame anything on the pass.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about
the decided game. It has been crappy all year.
Yeah.
And if you're good enough, make good plays and win games, looking like the Monsters and was against us. It doesn't matter what penalties you get, you're still going to win the football game by outscoring the other team. But there have been some blatant calls that are missed, like when it's against other teams.
And that
we're not singling this out. But I will single this one play out. Quez Watkins, the guy had a hold of his shirt while he was coming down the field, whatever way. Yeah, this would be the defender. This would be Quez. And he had Quez over here while he was going up against that hand. Whatever. That wasn't deep. And the referee was standing right here when they were at him when they were going down the field. So, and then I'll see him call some ticky-tacky thing where they'll have just a little bit of in here, and that's good. They never even, to me, didn't interfere with him at all. His hands rested on him around his leg. He's not pulling on the jersey. He's not holding the arm or doing it. He just has the hand here. And he didn't turn. It's different if you spin him, turn him around. I get that. I do.
Then the other one that they've been mixing is the hands to the face. If your helmet is off your head by another player, obviously they have their fucking hand in your face.
Still go hands to the face.
Yeah, but they don't call it. But the guy, then they were telling, there was 2 games, one of them was a Falcons game, I think, that the guy's face mask was broke.
I saw it.
Was that the Falcons
I
game?
forget now. I don't know.
But his face mask
I saw the face mask being broke.
Well, the only way it gets broke is if it was face mask like this or hands.
Yeah, they don't just bump it, tap the face mask and they come apart. It doesn't work that way.
And then he got penalized because he took his helmet off.
There's just so many missed calls. And why? That's what makes it look to me.
Is it script?
What makes it look different? Well, it's like that.
I don't know.
And for years, people have been saying, you guys been, people that don't really follow, but they sit there, gamblers. You've been following something that's been a freaking cheating and scripted for years. And that's why certain teams you'll say they're not going to win with that, and then giving up that many points, and then the one did they lose to that team? Hell no. I'm not sitting here, my little nod in my head like, makes me wonder.
Yeah.
It seriously makes me wonder. Do I want to? We don't want to sit here and talk about teams and think but for years, season's been going on, but nobody can prove it now. Yes, they did. Nobody can prove it did. So, we can only prove little cheating, like Patriots stole signals or somebody did something, those little things get recognized. Is that just the big thing? The trail? You wonder if they get caught for the little crap, the dumb thing. The big thing that's going on, the point of it is, right, well, show them these little things. That'll keep them busy. They won't worry about what's going on. The Dob there goes Danny. Now he's going down that street straight out. Okay. But anyway, we're fascinated with Santa tonight, dude. Driving behind a fire truck, we're waving at him. It's just the season over here.
I got to thank,
we got a little thank you going.
Jermaine Carter, who we work with. He bought me this because they call me Mr. Scrooge at school. Because I'm always talking smack on Christmas. So he bought me this little thing. Looks like a Lysol can, says, Christmas be gone. There's all kinds of different crap on the back. Now, people you spray on people that put their Christmas tree up in October and all that.
Oh my God.
It's still gag gift. It's pretty cool.
Fun, yeah.
Now I gotta go out and
And you got getting some kind of gag gift for him that you could throw out there. Now, basketball too. There's got to be something out there that you can look
find
around.
that.
Yeah. You don't have to make it now. You don't have to worry about that. But something that the next term is a little bit. But
Keep them in the way. Well, you know, we already seen this off. I'll grab the trash, we're on the vacuum, right?
right.
He's got this vacuum, right?
The vacuum's actually getting wrong.
It's now.
Yeah. Well, we had fun with him before without there, then maybe it's a good thing you did.
That's a jean jacket on.
Well, you told us that. You said everybody was like, what the? Looked like it.
We kept calling in.
Like a fruit juice.
We're like, dude, are you going gay, man? I can't work with you. What?
No.
Peanut buster stone. Come on. He was pissed. He was talking to neither one of us.
Yeah, if that happened to me, I would have trouble.
So there's a cup I saw on. We're having the coffee one. And it got the rainbow on there. And it says, I can't think straight.
So that's what.
I said, see if I can get, I can't think straight with this jean jacket. I want to run a guy when he gets that.
You know what I mean?
Would be fun. More coffee?
No.
Or pastry from that.
Yeah, I know.
That's bakery.
I know.
That's
I'm
cooking bakery.
a pastry. Cookie day or snack. Dessert.
Yeah, I've heard of this in a while.
What? So
the name is that.
Oh,
That's bakery.
yeah, God bless her. You know, well, why we got away from getting, you know, it's bakery. And that's all.
Yes. She's on Facebook.
No, Facebook, she's probably on Instagram too on the final word. But if you get a chance to try her out, if you need any kind of holiday greeting or before or after holiday, doesn't matter. I'm not just saying holiday.
Did you like the smell of the candle?
I do.
This is made by my cousin.
Okay.
They're called,
No.
it's a pumpkin pecan waffle.
I'm trying to think of what I smell like. No, I don't really smell.
I smell.
Well, then that's the waffles and the pecan together. Then it probably means the cookie smell.
And they are called TNR Wick.
A little bit about my bacon.
TNR Wick, hand poured soy wax candles.
So we are enjoying the candle. It's very good in here. So don't plug for that one. She's on Facebook.
Yes, she's on Facebook. And the company is TNR Wick.
TNR Wick. Look
Make
them up to make this candles or other things. Well,
candles and other things.
okay. TNR Wick on Facebook. You need some supporting local people like we try to pump when we're doing things. When we do our race car drive, we're trying to say hi to those two now.
Hume's Wicked Racing.
Yeah. Tom and the
Tom's brother.
We are terrible.
So horrible. Tom, sorry.
No. Now, do they know?
They're going to come over and beat our ass.
Sorry, Tom.
They're going to be like, you old bastard.
Get Wayne first. Do they know that when we're on the air? Do they get the notification?
Yeah, he knows when we.
All right. Tom, like, you know, if
He does in there.
if you ever do, give us a shout out, a text you. You don't nobody has to call, but you don't want. We just for you to. Okay. So it sounds muffled again,
He
guys.
sits down, he's going out.
What? What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
All your plugs in tight?
Yeah. We tested it earlier, it was fine.
I think it's where you're at. I think it's your Wi-Fi down there in that freaking bomb shelter you're in. Oh, get it Great. Anybody else got any forums about the sound? Because Sparky says we're in and out. I think you're more out than in. What I think. He usually does say that.
Look, one thing you do, I'll talk to the, what do you call him, our tech guy.
Sound tech. I mean, we're going in and out. No, we got. Yeah, we're doing that because Tony now you got to be able to hear that, right? Now we need to see one Johnny Carson where the mic is, and that's where the sound's going into.
I'd like to get a round table.
Yeah, right now I
Two bar stools.
I mean, I do like the lounge, but stairs because it's more of a Dob And Wayno Show 430-256-430-2483. Those that don't have a lot to say, I guess, but they want to comment on everything. That's why.
Yeah, just full.
Yeah. He knows who he is. By the way, shout out to Ralph and I for we are
magically appeared.
We are in the playoffs.
Not for
fantasy football in both ways, but it's a 2-week process. So you have to win. Ralph got some pretty commanding lead in both. I'm a fan.
And congratulations on that, because we were going to make this blockbuster trade and we got crucified for it, so we didn't do it. And guess what?
And guess what?
Would it sound all right?
Really? Why? What would be? Why do we keep getting muffled?
It's not significantly muffled. It's just slightly muffled.
So it's not in and out.
I can hear you guys clearly.
It never cuts out.
Audio is just sort of kind of is.
But what does that have anything to do with what?
That because that's not hooked up.
Okay. This is just itself. Is it a wire? Arm wire?
Could it be back too far? That could be it, but it's also just the quality of your microphone.
That's kind of what I would.
It's just the quality of the microphone. If you guys were to buy each one microphone, I'll have to show you.
Right.
But if you guys buy like personal microphones, so they're like up by your voice here,
right?
The quality be so much better.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. Makes sense.
There's a microphone downstairs. Connect Tom's desk. We could try on your next podcast.
Okay.
We can figure something out.
All right.
Because I don't think he's not using it.
Right.
It probably works for you guys. You can probably attach it. It's on a swing arm, so you can probably put it like
right here.
Right here, and it just swing out in the middle and catch both of your other voices.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we'll try that.
All right. So,
now, where's one comment that?
So, Ralph, if it's sounding a little bit muffled, we're going to try something again next week, for a different mic to mic up to see if that makes a correct problem. So,
I don't know what happened between then and.
No, either. I don't know. Maybe when you moved it, because you're still in it down, but you tried it before, your thing was up like that. I guess when not. Well, I can't think you did it so you can see it.
Yeah, could that be it?
I didn't know moving it.
The way it's set up, man. It could be. You guys could also bring the computer closer and leave the camera back further. If you're using a mic on the computer, you might want to bring the computer mic closer and then leave the camera in the back.
Okay.
We can do that. Oh, we got one viewer for that.
Board. Is
that better? Is that good? Or does it need to be higher?
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
No, I think that's probably the best view I've seen.
Yeah. We're more like that. More ground level than
Bring this one. See.
Yeah. There you go.
Then we can see that.
Just turn the flip up and yeah. It's just like
Right.
so
It's down better.
if you're listening now, let us know down now. We're still gonna look into maybe the other thing
Oh
about
yeah.
they kind of told us maybe if you bring the computer closer us, which we're taking the mic off of that, and the camera back, which was like, the camera doesn't have to be on top of it to get us to be where we want it. Then we're hoping that it'll sound better. So let us know.
We got words,
right?
But I think definitely the mic.
It's still more like it's still like clear.
Right. Yeah. But you guys are louder. I can hear you guys better.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get a different mic.
You know what? This is my computer too. We would normally use Thomas. Thomas' computer could just have a better mic in it.
Right. Exactly.
Is it out there? I can't switch over now.
Yeah, we're good. We'll deal with it now.
I'll hear more clearly in the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
All right. We're walking our way through this. We gotta get.
If we had a producer, it'd be better.
If we had the family calling in and talking to us, we'd have a little more.
Yeah, we have some more.
Been busy. What's going on here? Wintertime comes, you shut right down.
I'm the same way.
It just shut down on us, man. All of them. No Jimmy, no Johnny. No whoever. Now Duke is up quite a bit now outside.
Not great.
They were up by 12 house spot. No, I don't know what's going on. The beauty.
The ruined air, goddammit.
We're on the air, Mom. We're trying to talk about a lot of things. I just feel like on this point, it's still fits like this is mailed out. This is why they were on. Just stay away from this. Anyway, anything local? Yes, dude.
This basketball's been going on.
And wrestling team's going up. No, they're part of this fun.
Trevor got his first win last week. I think they're wrestling tonight.
Couple matches, but they look impressive from what I can see when I check on Facebook.
Okay.
Well, I don't go.
Boys basketball.
Yeah. Girls are going pretty good.
I haven't been able to talk to Scott.
She's good in that too. Here goes that down. Oh, I didn't say.
No, I think good catch.
She wanted to go to the doctor. I heard a lot of things. Anyway.
Yeah, we don't like soccer teams.
We don't understand. They could have talked about why.
I mean, we'll talk. Do you want to call in?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Maybe I think there's some stuff with
Take the ball up and down the field.
Yeah, they need to play a whole 3 hours.
You're off.
Where's mom? Where's mom?
Oh, Stiffy.
No.
You still got it going on. What's up with that?
Make him.
Yeah. We've lost the wrong weight now.
Yeah, she look a little thinner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big mouth.
He has big lips. We gotta watch it.
It's marked on here, not suitable for children.
I just brought. Anyway, we were talking about fantasy football. I finished second in the one leg. You finished first. I finished fourth in the other leg, the money leg, I think, and he finished second. And we're rolling on to kind of win this week. I guess this week to figure this out so I can beat you. We got Dusseldorf here playing with the fun.
Yep.
Yep. Nobody call in. We're here to answer your questions. It's the Dob.
Nobody.
Sorry. Man. I'm sorry. Wayno the bum. Wayno the lip. Anyway, you have good for dinner. Yeah.
Well, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, we had our chicken fingers and fries.
Always eat fried food there. How do you keep your figure?
It was there.
Okay, I'll make you bring it over. I did a couple grilled cheese, used up cheese, and I had some chicken fried rice for that. I used them out. Oh, didn't use a lot. That's the only thing I hate about individual. You buy a bag of rice, it's not good thing. For one person, I got leftovers for like 3 days. And I'm eating the shit out of rice.
Rice, baby.
Here we go. Rice on this.
Fancy like Christmas. Have you heard that?
Fancy like Applebee's.
Yeah, you haven't heard that? Same guy sings.
Same one for the right. Uh-oh. Mom? No, I called his mom. We're getting all excited. She was getting ready to call in and say, how's it going, guys? About them Sixers and the Phillies are making trades and getting people.
Dad, what's the word on the Phillies from the off season? Did you get any pitching yet?
Harper's trying to be lobbying for that one pitcher, guy from Japan, to get on the dial. I mean, Yokohama, Hobie, whatever.
Chicken baseball.
He's super the watch. Just see him.
Guacamole?
The name of the
Guacamole.
Here's the
Yaka. Yaka.
Oh, oh. What? Wait,
I'm fatty. Let's do it.
They told me where you said this means marijuana.
Well, Wayne would know.
I can't with this kid.
Wayne would know. That pothead. Not me. I'm Wayno. Talking about Lil Wayne. Not the
My
rapper.
son always gets it messed up. So he's talking to your content. But I say, Wayno, it's my partner in the show and the DJ. If I'm saying Wayne, don't ever call Wayne Wayne. I never call. I did out in the kitchen. We were talking like, listen, Wayne, I'm bad enough to. But not any more material. But Wayno to me, and it's Wayne, the guy I work with, the little one. I call him Squidward. I call him a couple,
And she got me Squidward anymore.
How about that? What's Wayno doing? Picking up branches? What, did you forget this whole section? Oh, man. Him and that guy working with him. Look good day.
Gotta leave it somewhere.
And that's fine. That wasn't planned that way, but you did leave us some. And today we did that. Got some track. We didn't get the trash in front of the middle school, man. We opened them. We didn't have time to, but we opened this big trash in front of the middle school. And then we were going to do them and Ronnie text. Big long text. Make sure you get the leaves over to cafeteria in the middle school. We got them. We did them nice and clean. I mean, I took pictures. Sent them to Ronnie.
Yeah,
Looks good, thanks. They got that done.
Take pictures of everything.
I do. I take a picture before and after. So you can see it.
Learn that with maintenance.
We did it out back. Now we went out Penn Beach today. Now we cut along the windows where there were leaves. We did the courtyard in the back of Penn Beach in the middle there. Leaves. We did Wayne blew all the leaves with a backpack out inside that playground of the basketball court. Got it all clean in between the little the small playground where the kids are in that shed. There were leaves. Blew them all. And where he blew them out, I cut them. We took 1-0 turn.
Yeah, I saw that. And that's where you guys were headed.
Yeah. We saw you. I said, well, what the hell is this one doing?
We just helped flew after that.
I thought maybe it was
No, they had a thing for kids.
So I said, Pete, I think that's Wayne. I said, I know it is. And he goes, you know how I know it is? You ain't got no running boards on that Jeep. That's what he said. The other Jeep got the same color, but they got running boards on that. So we went over there and spent an hour and a half probably and got it all, like I said, done the way, that way Ronnie can't say, well, they've already done it because they did. If you want to talk about a leaf coming down and getting by the fence now, they still got leaves over there, a couple leaves Not a lot. Very few, but that's where the leads are coming from.
Yeah, I don't know.
They still always do. I know. I ain't worried about it. They can fuss. They can pay somebody to go behind us and do it after we do it. That's stupid as anything. And I probably got a little messy.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
October. They want to do what they want to do. That's fine. Well, I got news for you. When I go to be done here, ever if I am, I'm going to blast this place for a couple. I don't care. I might not mention names of higher ups, but I'm blasting how this place is run. And I told Wayne, I said, it ain't going to be good. I'm tired of it. I hope they catch hell for it.
I almost did.
I seriously, so I say I'm going to do it. I'm real close to doing it when I leave. Like I said, I'm not going to say this one's name is blah blah. He don't do shit. This one's got such and such person that he's with. No, I'm not going to.
Yeah,
like
can't
that.
My brain doing he did a hurts doing interception.
There he is taking lessons of mercy. Anyway, pretty much covered all of our sports things. I'm supposed to take a Monday night game now. Yeah. And this season, in a way, there again, we're doing decent enough again. Are we going to have another? The higher you do every year, the better, the harder your schedule is.
I'd rather have it.
So, in other words, the city teams like Giants and them, they're going to have a hard, easy schedule again.
Pretty much.
I mean, I know that's kind of how it rolls a little bit, but geez. So that means Dallas will have a tough schedule. Frisco will have a tough one. These teams are going to have a tougher schedule because they're doing good this year.
Yeah.
So they're not going to just walk around next year and we got this. But I still think we need to change a few things, and I mean maybe personnel-wise.
I do too.
I do.
I think we need a new offensive coordinator.
I just don't think this is where this team is just not the right. And defensively, they always working on the front line and everything. Well, the pressure kind of faded. What happened? The guys get tired. They get figured out how to. I mean, early on, these guys couldn't be held back, the defensive line.
Right.
I mean, early in the season. Now we're lucky if we get a couple pressures and a couple sacks.
It's true. We have.
Not right now. We don't. I mean, here and there we got some pressure. We're missing some speed. We're tackling terrible.
Yeah.
This team, and another thing we didn't touch on earlier, the tackling is the worst I've ever seen. And I've seen some years where the same thing you're talking about is the tackling. But this year, if you can't tackle the key fundamentals in this league about tackling, and if you think you're going to go up and just hit a guy sometimes and real hard, blast him, he's going to go down or out of it. I ain't seen us doing that. I've seen our guys getting knocked back. You wrapping up that nobody wrapped up anymore.
There's some really bad injuries last weekend too.
Yeah.
On the Steelers, on the Colts.
Yeah, this has been an injury year, I think, from day one.
Yeah.
It's been bad injuries.
They're going for them big ass hits.
Yeah.
And like there was a TikTok, which I don't know if I sent it to you or not, but they're talking about one of the defenders, and they're like, you know what? It says he's getting tired of all these personal foul calls because they go in to lay a hit on somebody, and then the guy decides he wants to dive. Well, that guy's already in motion to take him the hell out. Then the receiver or running back decides to dive, and then they hit him in right up underneath, the chin or something, and they get a personal foul. That's not fair to the defender.
No, I agree with you.
It's not his fault that guy decided to dive.
Right.
Or you're sitting there and you get ready to go down to hit, and then all of a sudden the quarterback goes, "Fuck, I got it." Look, you can't stop once you're in motion.
There are a couple. It's getting this game. That's why I say that's where the fixed part still. We talk about this point that who's going to win the game, and we don't want you to win. We want the team to win it all. And there's little things during these games that they're getting ticky-tacky with hittings on the quarterback, wrapping him up and bringing him down. That was a personal, too hard. Personal foul after the play. And just some of the stuff is too technical that they're calling, and it's not that. Now there are some, and there's some we've seen where the guy got blasted and never gets caught. How is it that it's either one way real bad or the other way? It's never in the middle. It's never like I'm close. It's either blatant and you don't call it, or it's barely touching and you call it.
Yep.
How is that? What is calling these plays? These referees are just in every sport we talk. I ain't talk football, so I will. But there's baseball. Nah, you really can't baseball. But basketball, I've seen some bad calls. Hockey, I've seen some hard or different calls, tripping and offside and stuff like that. So, well, that's one.
You don't use it?
No, he can't. No, not with PS5.
What?
Because he doesn't have a board to plug it into.
Well, it'll be next
I
week.
thought he did.
It don't work.
But he broke it?
No, it's a tiny little. It's USB one. It's like the one I have upstairs.
Next week, let's do it, John. Next week. Yeah, very good. Might make a whole world of difference. We get 500 callers now.
And then you 6 months
We'll
ago.
get 500 subscribers, yeah, but anyway,
I just did it like Reese. Did you hear it?
micro.
Right on there.
The earthquake. Did you hear the earth stutter?
Well,
Anyway, I say that a lot, but we have talked pretty good on our favorite team just has really let us down.
yeah. Man, yeah.
But we're doing this now, are we? Because we're done talking.
No, we can still talk.
Well, they don't think. Do they see that?
No,
Yeah.
we can do all kinds of crap.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not reversed and now I'm longer on the air. Anyway, yeah. I'm not a fan of the coach. I thought I was. Sirianni has had a rough year with some of the fans, some of the stadium people, the different when we were away. The things he said, he's a little too childish for me in some sense. When he was going under the tunnel in Kansas City, and he was saying something, take a man, hanging over, giving him, well, let me hear you now, saying, who does that? That is when would you exactly Nick Sirianni? When would you ever think you'd hear what's his name from the Patriots ever talk to fans?
Yeah, like
I can't. That's not. Your players maybe do stupid stuff, but not your coach. He's supposed to be a man of. Well, we're different in our age group. Maybe that's why you and I differ. I just don't feel that. If it was something, there's a difference too in little things like, but not how he was. Even, and in fact, everybody that chimed in on the next day, as far as talking about it, was like, "Oh my God, coach is he's a fucking kid now." I know.
you're not that.
I know. Yeah, I just don't like it.
I know you don't like me.
But anyway, it happens. You're there to coach a team, not to interact with fans.
Fist bump them all day.
Fine. Now, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about going around and being like that. Now, mouthing and getting angry with them's not right. If you want to yell to them and agree with them, put it back. Do it, which we're not. So
Yes, they are. Put it back.
No, but you don't get angry and have that interaction. That's all I meant. Fist bump and yeah. Get up there right on the stand and yell to him like, "You're fine. Be happy, be excited." But he hasn't done that much lately. Last time he did that, we beat Kansas City. Maybe that might have been. I'm sorry. There we go. Talk about Kansas City. So I think we'll be okay. I don't know. I really wonder.
I think we're going to be okay, but we're not going to get past the first round.
I know that, and I really would.
Sorry.
I'd like to know who will play the first round. I really would. To determine you're going to go down to this team.
As of right now, too, would.
So stop damn time. Way on the end of the show. Hello.
Hello. Good night.
Hello. Time about God. Now.
About the dinner tonight.
And once again, did we get an invite? No. And we could have done the show from the restaurant. Oh, well, we definitely got some Applebee's. When she was coming out, it sounded like you're in the basement. It's a little hollow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in my living room.
It's better now. No, you're fine. It's on our end. It's on. We're fixing it as we speak.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it sounds like we should careful. It sounds solid now. Yeah.
No, I just couldn't do it, so.
Okay.
What
Well,
was the conversation?
there's been conversations about a lot of things.
Sex, drugs, rock.
Let's see. We talked about how well the Flyers are playing, how well the Sixers are playing, and how not so well the. Yeah. Oh yeah, we've been that. We've been. We just talked a little bit about that before you called in, but we've been talking about that the whole show.
Text me out of the blue. She goes, hurts.
Yeah.
Let's just they act like they haven't explored.
I agree, Chair. I am not. I don't know how he goes from last year, and Sirianni says this is the same. We're doing the same thing we did last year. How we're going about calling the plays and playing football as we are this year. I'm like, well, I'm thinking to myself, I see a big difference in last year and this year. Too many mistakes, too many turnovers, too many bad choices by her.
Mm.
So
He just look like the same.
he does. He does not look like the same quarterback of last year. He's got 18 turnovers this year himself. Last year he had 9 for the whole year, and we still got 3 games left.
Wow.
So he's really fell off, and I don't know what it is. We did touch a little bit on this guy can't read defenses because he can't step down to go to the open receiver when the receiver that he wants to go to is covered. He does not.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that well at all, and that is really bothers me when I see guys open on them. I can spot them myself, and you ain't a quarterback that steps back from the line, supposed to, scan the field, and all he sees is the primary receiver and tries to make it happen, and it doesn't. It doesn't always work.
I'll tell you what.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way.
Crazy.
So, you know what to say. And all they ever tell us is, well, we got a lot of things. We got to figure this out, and we're not playing together as a team. I got to make better decisions. It's the same thing every game, and yet you're losing every game. So you would think the game before you'd have figured it out, and then this game you'd win. And I ain't seen that in the last 3 games. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's
we're very disappointed on this.
Jimmy taking the Giants.
someone's on the center saying that.
I say, is he going to take the Giants on the pool?
Is he going to take the Giants?
I don't know.
Because they're getting 12 points.
They're getting 12 points.
Oh, wow.
The Eagles ain't covering. I don't care.
I literally, if I was playing a pool, would take the Giants in the 12 points. If it was on my pool. Because we just made predictions. I say it'll be 24-21 Eagles. But that's only 3 points.
I said before last week's game that I'll be surprised if they win another game all year. I hope I'm wrong, but the way they're playing,
Well,
they
yeah.
should have the start or something. I don't know.
It's
I
very
think we split with these guys.
it's disheartening. I don't know. I think we can take both of them. Who's the other one?
Cardinals.
Yeah,
Giants, Cardinals, Giants.
that's a good defensive team, isn't it, guard? They're not good offensive, but they're better defense.
Better defense.
Right. No, I'd say we could. Well, I'm too optimistic. That's my problem. Lately, I'm not very optimistic. I was prior to these 3 games, the last 3 that we've, Seattle should have been a win. It should have been a win. It's terrible.
Wow.
So
92 yards.
92, you had him on the 8-yard line and let a rookie quarterback, right? Is that what it is? He's in the league for what?
He ain't played in a while.
Ain't played in a while.
Yeah.
I think.
Block, yeah.
And then let him march down the field. Can't cover worth crap. Bradbury, you might as well give him away because I don't want him back. I hope Bradbury is playing out. I do.
I think we need to get Foles back.
Until the top, he needs to retire.
Fletcher.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fletcher. I think this is it for him. I think he's winding down.
Yeah, I like him. But
Yeah, I did.
he's gonna go to another.
Yeah, he'll go to the Niners with a Super Bowl. It's another one.
Remember that it seemed like every time the Eagles would get rid of a bunch of players, that team would go to the Super Bowl.
Well, ain't that where Hargrave went? To the Niners? Where's Hargrave? Hargrave. From last year.
I think he is with them.
The defensive line. Yeah. So watch out. If they win, he's like, you should have paid me. You should have paid me. Anyhow, yeah, it's hard not to talk about this team because it's really and talk about it. We're not talking about it like they're scoring because they're not.
They suck.
Yeah, plus the cost takes this Hollywood place.
I know. Like, I don't play much.
Well, I think he's better too.
And and guess what? Troy Aikman, he made a quote and said he's a fan of the Tush Push and wants to see it stick. He thinks it's entertaining.
I think it's just
once they get to that measurement, it's just a way for them to keep it for the ball. And he liked it. It's not getting voted out. They already the commissioner already said it's fine. We're not getting rid of that play for the Eagles.
Yeah, we're the only ones who can do it.
Just because we can do it, everybody else can't. It's not our fault. It's right where you put your head down, put the line in front of you, and shove everybody forward a yard or two.
Now
that's all it is. So, I mean,
if all the teams could do it, that's
right.
a total difference.
Right, and maybe that's why we're allowed to keep it.
Yeah, nobody
else is threatening.
They even tried it in college. Can't do it.
And who was it? We played for Seattle. Wagner, Bobby Wagner, the linebacker for them.
Yeah,
he got right on top again. Like, what's his name? And they took you pretty.
Oh yeah, that was
remember Parsons did that. The Cowboys did it. Parsons got up top and he just flied back like he couldn't do this. You're not going to stop it by jumping on top of the pop.
Man,
you got to get low and get into her underneath, and then nobody's able to do that.
You got to get a refrigerator parry in there.
You got to get low and right, put the block right, and that doesn't happen. Once the line says hike and they move forward, it's done. You know he can push.
And like they say, man, the guy squats 600 pounds.
He squats exactly. So most of the work is his legs, not anybody pushing him. It's the drive in front and him that makes that happen. I realize to get behind him and keep going, but I get that. Yeah. And I'm not denying. And you've made note of this a couple games, they didn't get behind him. They got around him, and he still did the pushing on his own. He never got pushed. So, anyway, enough about that.
One game was a Minnesota game.
Was it? That's the only positive thing we can talk about right now.
Yeah, the push. The brotherly show.
The brotherly show.
That's what I like.
I do too. I like it more.
They call it the brotherly love because they ones who can do it. That was still much against us. Their version of
it. It did it and then it stopped it. We killed it. He never got it. I thought.
I thought somebody did it.
And Ellen did it? Okay. I thought I saw it and it didn't work. They cut him down, but maybe I'm wrong. The first time I saw it.
And I do like that. Another positive from the Eagles game, how they lined up for the push.
Right.
But they handed it off instead, and they still ran around. I
did. That's right. You're expecting us to do this, and we changed it up and went around for a couple yards. That's the first down.
And I'll keep them honest when it comes to that. So I think they should do that a couple more times. Maybe they're seeing something
Well,
maybe they saw something and you know what, we can try this so we don't get too predictable, but it's already predictable because we know.
let's put
You already covered, you only got it, and that's an advantage for us because we only have to get 9 yards. Everybody else got to get 10 yards.
True.
We could actually get 8 because we get 3 yards every time we do it.
Yeah, but so at least 2 is right. But it's really designed for 1.
So if we're on the like 1.5 mark, even 2, I'd probably get.
Right. Anyhow, what else you got? What's going on down in Lower Delaware?
Heavy traffic.
Heavy traffic.
Yeah.
We just got the traffic report.
Well, they, Cliff Island comes down to stop at the outlet.
Right.
Something that they're getting a bar.
Yeah. And all they're doing is getting a chance to stop at the hour.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
How about that?
We're gonna get some bargains. We gotta go drive an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, bargain.
What they have is, no, it's called Belleville.
Right.
It's a lake show. It's on Christmas lights and little shops and everything, and that's drawing a lot of people also.
Okay, I can imagine, yeah. Yeah. They got something going on in Mulligan Hill that everybody goes to see.
Yeah, I gotta ask Tammy about that.
There's something big up there that gets with the lights and everything. I've seen it on like, Facebook or Instagram, anyway, and they show kind of somebody doing yelling, and it looks pretty cool. But it's in Mulligan Hill. Not sure. Anyway, we are live here. The Rip Game is the Dob And Wayno Show. We are right now watching Duke play Baylor college basketball. We're trying to
Baylor's up by 1.
keep a little bit of breath on that. Once it grows over, we'll touch into college basketball quite a bit this year.
Yes, Becky and I, we like to say same team.
Once these people get knocked out of the first round,
Yeah, I know it's great.
and it's a shame. I don't want them to be negative. Just we're positive. We're Eagle fans, and we love. But I'm not. I can't want to say that they're going to threaten anybody because just don't say it. I mean, now if all of a sudden you get past the first round and you upset somebody and everything comes together, that's being optimistic. But it can happen. I don't see how.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that happen. And like I told Wade, there's got to be some major changes in this offseason. You have 2 years now. You say you come to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I say you win. And this year's going in the hell of a handbasket real quick. And so next year's got to have some changes. There's got to be big changes. Yeah, I don't know what, and I mean personnel wise.
new head coach.
New head coach. We're going to take care of that. I'd like to get on the coaching staff myself.
The defensive coordinator, but the defense especially.
Yeah,
It was no pass rush at all.
we're so pass rush. I tell you, early in the year we were rushing everybody and doing good, and now it's just like there's no push to the quarterback at all. There's none. We can't cover anybody. We still can't cover. I mean, you could go out for a pass. A 12-year-old would go out for a pass to get wide open the football. There's just no coverage. I don't know what to say. Everybody in the team has got something going on wrong. It's nothing's clicking. There is no consistency together at all. So we'll see. We'll see what they want to continue winning, or is this it? The team folds up and get rid of everybody. I don't know.
Sell the team.
Sell the team.
Sell the team, get an expansion. Win 2 more Super Bowls.
So, I think one of the Phillies that might be looking at a pitcher from Japan or whatever. I saw Harper's lobbying guy from Philly. I don't know his name right now. Yoshiami, somebody or whatever. I don't. Yeah, he's supposed to be really good. So Harper's been they've had him in there to talk to him and this, that, and the other, and they want him to come here to bolster up this pitching staff, a little bit. The starter, he'd be a starter, not a bullpen. So we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully, in the off season they do make a few moves, get some other pieces to the puzzle here.
Do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, really.
Let's do it. We got to get that pitching solidified a little better. Plus, we need some situational hitters. We found out can't hit home runs from the beginning of the playoffs to the end of them. It just doesn't work.
No, that was either home run or nothing.
Exactly. The first two series you won by doing that, and then you got into a series where you couldn't. Didn't win.
Who's that Sixers one?
Where they at? No, Heat. Miami Heat. Yeah.
Familiar with
Is that tonight?
That's Christmas Day.
Yeah, Christmas Day, but yeah, that Heat going to the hoop. That's the Heat, baby. That's still a tough one, man. I'm hanging in. I would have thought Baylor would have got, coming out second half would have got a little more into it, but oh boy, lost that one here just right when I talk.
Way to go, Keith.
Right when I said something, and Dookie was messed up.
Just tell it to us.
That's it. I'm done. I'm saying another word.
That's the game.
Oh.
I can't do it with this guy anymore.
You know what? What? I try to be nice.
Oh, I'm done.
We're pretty well shutting this down.
Keep it going.
Yeah, we're pretty well. This might be our last. Nah, fine.
Oh my God! Speaking of last episode, the guy that's on WIP
Yeah.
with Mike Reese and everything.
Yeah, I saw it.
That was last. Today was his last show.
Who is it? Rick? Like somebody? The football player he was?
No, he's on in the morning. It's the afternoon show.
But who is it?
I can't remember his name.
I thought you had the radio on 94
Yeah.
in the truck as we got home. What time? I said, wait. Like I started laughing, I started cracking up. And then I just say, we're not playing. I'm like, get it off.
Nobody had.
You can tell we're just good talking about the radio thing.
Everybody, they would say that at very technical. They go, you can tell Wayne used the other truck because it's on that.
Now, if he's not in it now, then I'll
That's what I listened to when I was working for Votech, driving back. It was just me in the truck, man. That's all I listened to.
No, that's how you find out your news. Talk to hear stuff going on. That's the way to do it.
And then in the morning when at 7,
Right.
Beth comes in, Beth Jackson.
Yeah.
She comes in and she always listens to it in the morning. So I sit down and talk to her while she's checking kids in.
I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna go to Applebee's, get something to eat.
God, more apple. Where pick the date up.
Well,
Can't wait for that story. It's a Dob And Wayno Show after dark. You know how Big Brother? Big Brother has Big Brother After Dark. You go online and watch it.
It's the Dob And Wayno Show after dark. And after dark is telling you there's something going on. And so anyway, tomorrow, like I said, if you're not doing it, then flip out the turnpike.
Yeah, I might do that.
If you pop in there and say, look, I got stuff to do, like to see hang out. But
Yeah,
Ron will be out there. A bunch of people will be out there just at the bridge. But
Yeah, tell me.
Or my house is in person. Get there.
I'll tell damn you.
For a little bit, it's going to be there probably for 15, 3 home.
Now, is that just full timers or is that?
Yeah, that's the guy Ron worked with me.
Okay.
So these are all the dudes that are there.
I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know if Beth was going to be there. Jackson running it. I don't want to say nothing around.
They still be. This is
Okay.
that'll be the retiree friends. I've been working my best man at my wedding. And one of my best friends, Jay Jenner. He wants to be there. He said, "Kid, I'm hoping to I hope you see it." We were buzzed for everything. But
That heart attack on a month.
right now, but look through the door. Look, where's there a Sonic at? Down there. Any Sonic down door?
No, you don't have any Sonics around you, do you?
Right?
Sonic.
That eating place they called Sonic. They sell footlong hot dogs, milkshakes.
No, we don't. No.
What the hell they at? Just damn.
There's one in Memphis.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there he is. I remember that now.
The food looks good there. I mean, I know it's just fast food.
I've eaten there before. It was really good. I haven't eaten there in a while. Place over in Delaware.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog.
Brian was there. We were.
Carwell. Left your head. What's the other one? The one on 13.
Dogs.
Doghouse.
That's what he was just saying. I ate there Saturday. What's the name? What is it? Yeah. I ate there Saturday. Me, son and I were going to Lowe's and Depot, doing some fun around, taking stuff back, picking stuff up for him. And he said, "You want to grab a bite?" I'm like, "Yeah." Coming down 13. Let's go to the dog house. And we did.
Looking for that game.
Yeah. It was good.
And I was
Yeah.
He's getting
I
married.
love your place.
Yeah. We had fries and we got a foot long.
He's gonna get married, Mom.
I will.
That was scary pop.
There's a pie. There's one Denmark.
When are you getting married?
What's that?
When are you and Sandy getting married?
We broke up.
That's bullshit.
I'm dating her now. No. I'm going for some youth. She doesn't handle that.
We got to wait for Joey to get out of school first.
She don't like the word moist. He couldn't be with her. I use that word too much. She's awful moist, hon. I don't get it. But I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, my thing is about 3%.
Not from nobody.
So I better get off of you.
All right, well, look.
And Merry Christmas, Steve.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Karen, too. You and Jimmy, love you guys. We're thank you from you.
Love you, too.
And
Hey, love you. And I'll see you Saturday.
Yep.
there you go. All right, and
Okay.
we'll talk to you next week. We'll talk next week when we talk.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Love you, bye.
So, that's cool. We just got done talking to Wayne's mom, Sharon, and had a good conversation with her about some different things. Eagles related. So right now, before we end the show, I mean, just not that anybody's watching, we'll get more people to watch after because they like to watch the replay. I guess that's how it is for now. So we'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This year, I hope next year is better than this year. This year was a bad year for me personally. I'll have to, it had a few twists and turns that didn't turn out real good. But as far as the year, I'm talking more about a good new year for the country, the world in a whole, the country, the United States.
The United States is
There's some angles that need, I hope, will change, and I hope this will happen in the election. I really hope an election goes a different route in November next year. Than what's been going on for the last 4 years with this not fan of how this went. Yeah, I don't think he's doing anything. I don't know what to say. It's like the country's in a lull, and yet as goofy as Trump was, as wrong saying and this and that, the country was doing good for those 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
The economy was doing good. Yeah, he botched up a few things with his mouth, and different things were. And there again, shame he could never speak, but just direct. and somebody else do the speaking of foreign affairs and all that, but he was a better people. This country was more alive, and economically sound during this time than they are now. And but yet,
I like presidents that put more money in this.
yeah, right.
God,
And the economy
sound like Brian from Pennsylvania School
from
District.
work, but well, whatever. I mean, that part we agree with, but
Yeah.
putting money in that, which was a wallet, and putting money in this country to make it, job related. The gas was way down. Everything. I don't want to. I'm not the political person you want to know to have reasons why I say this, but things were going along good. And not to say it was not anything bad. There are always problems.
Yeah.
But it seemed like we had a better handle on what was going on, and families were doing better in that 4-year plan when he was in office than they are now.
Exactly.
So that's what I mean by that. Now, he just is not the guy that he just says too many stupid things but he did run the country right with his cabinet financially and economically. That was good. He just can't talk. He screwed so many things up. And of course, did he do some wrongdoing? I don't know. There again, who knows? He might have been illegally done this, that, the other. And still, the country was in good shape. That's the funny part about it. And that's crazy. So, anyway, we hope we have a good year next year.
Yep.
And everybody have a good Christmas this year. From what I see weather-wise, it'll be 52 degrees. I think it's partly sunny, partly cloudy.
No white Christmas this year.
No white Christmas this year, but at least not raining and sloppy. I think it is supposed to rain Tuesday, the day after. It's fine. I mean, you don't want to be traveling back and forth to families and houses and kids and everything outside and it'd be raining and sloppy. If it was snow, it'd be different. We'd love it. Don't get me wrong, but we don't live in Buffalo.
Yep.
And we don't live in Wisconsin, and we don't live in Minnesota. So
thank God.
We're not to get this. Yeah, we're Green Bay, right?
You have to be Packer fans.
Yeah, back as a kid, I was a Packer fan, but I did so I knew better. And then,
I was a Dallas fan.
Yeah,
so I knew better.
But then Packer, I wouldn't have been so bad if I was just still a Packer fan. Dude. You wouldn't hate me. Green Bay Packers is nothing to be thinking about. No. But if I told you I was a Dallas fan, you'd probably kill me.
You'd kill me if I was.
Yeah, we'd probably go at each other. Yeah, we would have said, you know what, I'm not ready to do.
We wouldn't be employing an ABM and we would have been.
No, there would have been something wrong. We'd have been gone. Still employees kill each other in the parking lot over who they root for. Anyway, it's been good. I hope we are going to, not to say, hopefully this sound was a little better than last week, but I thought we had more on top of it, but Jonathan's instructed us that it probably mainly the microphone is. Next week we're going to do a regular DJ microphone look like this. It'll look like that where it's from where it's a.
You'll see it right down.
It's on a boom type of a thing, and it should make a world of difference in what we're doing. Apologize again, but hopefully this one wasn't as badly because I watched.
We're getting ready to end the show now. Look, now we got 2 people.
Yeah, well, I think we don't have to end right now, but maybe 2 people call. It's the Dob And Wayno Show, and the number is 856-430-2483. If you want to call, if you want to call and say, "Hey, I'm just watching this, looking in on you," checking you out. And here's something for those people: tell other people about what's going on here. If you like what you say, you might say, "I'm not going to tell anybody this ain't what I want," but if you do, I say that. Honestly, respectfully, hit subscribe to this. Click the little bell notification, just like you would in any other thing you subscribe to that has that just gets you a notification when we come live or have anything going on or Wayne post something or this, that, and the other, or I. But we'd like to get more subscribers while we're actually having the show, or we'd also like you to chime in about when's the better time? When would you like to see time-wise for us? We've tried Sunday morning. We've got Wednesday nights now. So we kind of like this hour, this time, 7 o'clock hour with the day after dinner, but during the holiday, we know everybody's busy, so ain't a whole lot of people. Maybe after the holidays, things will change around a little bit more for people. It could be, yeah, because this is. So, hey, if you want to talk about anything, I think we touched a little bit on local sports, just talking about this basketball team and the wrestling team for Fensville. Fensville always does a good wrestling team.
Yes.
So, looking forward to seeing how far they go this year.
And Trevor Waddington, who wrestled, he won his first match a couple days ago.
What weight class is there usually? Well, if you don't know exactly, lightweight, he's more heavier.
Yeah, I think he's probably the heavier.
Probably interested this year to see who goes to district regionals and maybe have a chance to go to states. We'll, see how this group pans out. And it looks like they got a lot of good guys.
Yeah,
it looks like a tight team. They got good coaches. They really have a good group of coaches there. So, I mean, hats off. I mean, I know who a few of them are, not necessarily by name, but I know I see them. But they are good. They got a good staff there. So, we hope they do well. Sometimes we'll wrestle it, no basketball, but bowling seems to be a tough one there.
Yeah. And I'll find out about the girls basketball team.
Yeah.
And it looks like Duke is starting
There's plenty of time left, but Duke's starting to fall down a little bit on this basketball game. Baylor's up 50-44.
12:30.
12:35 left in the game. Second half. Baylor's ranked 10th, Duke's ranked 21st, so kind of doesn't surprise me a little bit, which makes me think just Baylor figured things out a little bit in this game and came out second half looking a little bit different than Duke. I don't know. They just got to get better at shooting. I think that's a little of their problem is they're shooting right now. Not necessarily Duke, but well, how long have we been on? We've been on an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Probably just an hour and a half, which is usually what we like to do.
So we're gonna wrap it up.
And my son just said you're okay doing the show, Bob. I told you. Nobody listens.
Nobody listens.
I mean, what's
the? And if you call in, that makes the show a hell of a lot more better because you guys will have questions for us. We can answer them. We have different things to talk about.
If you want to know, what's this deal about? What do you guys like to talk about? What? Hopefully in the spring we're going to give back. We're going to start doing some remotes from some different areas. Got to get that taken care of, that solidified.
Yep.
Wherever we do like to do remotes, we got to have Wi-Fi. So that's something we have to work out. We'd like to get up to Paulsboro this year. We were supposed to, didn't work out. Yeah. Jacob's Pizzeria up there, and we're going to do a remote from there. Probably talk to Kim's Wicked Racing. Be there maybe, and they'll know when we're going to be there. So we'll have there. Talk to guys a little bit. So that kind of exposure, get a couple other places. I wouldn't even mind going down to State Delaware and doing one sometime. We could just do it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We could roll down maybe the warmer, a little warmer, maybe late spring to make it nice to go down there and do it out of some area down there. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. And Wayne and I could just produce from somewhere. It would be nice if we could do one of the breweries down there.
That'd be awesome.
Set up outside the brewery and do this, you got Big Oyster, you've got Crooked Hammock,
you got
you've got Dolphin Head, so that's just three. There's way more smaller ones. Maybe we'll start with a smaller one. Okay. With the little ones and kind of get going there. Plug them. Not that will be physically plugging because they are pretty big, but it'd be nice to tell people, come on down. We're at, we're Dogfish or we're Crooked Hammock and come enjoy a couple of different brews and talk to us a little bit about sports, something, on your mind or whatever. That's the kind of things we will venture into, but that's why it's nice to get the word out, get a few more subscribers, get some people watching, doing, knowing what's going on with it. That's what we want to know. Anywho, we're about ready to wrap it up here, so it's been good chatting with you. I hope if you haven't seen it live, then let's say this to those that will maybe see it in a remote as far as watching the replay. We hope you enjoy it. It is what it is. This is what we're doing.
We like doing it.
There again, it's just something we like talking about. Like I get to go with Wayne, talk about things. He has something he brings to my attention. We kick some things up. We had a caller tonight. Sometimes we did 2 or 3 callers calling in and talk about something. But whatever your thing is, you can call and talk about. It doesn't have to be what we do. It's not all about. It's not about what we talk about. It's about what you want to talk about, in a sense. So that would be. Heck's going on? I'm sorry. Anthony did get back to me there. I'm so sorry. The message just popped up. Sorry, I missed this one. I will have to turn in for the whole thing. Yeah, that's cool. Tune in later, AJ. We appreciate it, Bubby. You are one of our followers. We'll talk to AJ. Be sure about cornhole and different things. Now, my son just texted me. Now, hold on a minute. I guess in his league that he's in cornhole, headed to bag, he finished the highest out of the entire league.
Do your son did?
Yeah. Or like, so in other words, that's
Congratulations.
yeah, whatever, Ryan, congratulations, Bub. Whatever your SPR, PPR, I don't know all these things, but he's number 1 in categories, like whatever you call it.
Nice.
A few people in the league, you can check and look and see. And then he answered if I was okay because he didn't text me back. I didn't answer. So I said, doing the show because I should, sorry. But that's all right, bud. So big congrats to you for playing, he played cornhole and gets in this league. We've got AJ, we got Adam, my son, Adam Durrell. So they're all over. It's Delaware League, I'm pretty sure. They were Newark, Delaware.
Okay.
They played down at, I can't think of the name of the place. It's one of those like hotel convention hall things where they all get that big room. Ton of boards of wherever. Oh, I forget. But anyway, that usually used to be on Thursday night, so I guess it's on Wednesday. Yeah, but just later. I have to get it this week because of holiday week coming up. So. All right, we're going to sign off. Thank you, folks. Hope you're doing it.
Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah. And talk to you next week.
Talk to you next Wednesday. 7 o'clock next Wednesday.
Peace. Always say peace.